Never time.
Not as much as I used to be.
I've had the privilege of working with Big Z for 3 years now.
And faculty as payback. We have an incredible faculty that do an incredible job and get very close to your sons and daughters for the time that they're here at Oak Creek Ranch School. And this is a way for us to demonstrate to parents some of the things you've missed, the joys that we have experienced. They said, we need some time to get these guys and plan.
Well, I'm not going to go there because she told it to us in open class, but I think this is a little too many people to know about.
Now, would you believe that this young girl actually is so experienced with animals that she has won first prize at the Arizona State Fair for the lambs that she has raised and that she showed?
Megan Malone?
I
don't know if I'm going to like this.
You're going to love it. Megan was in my classroom for the full school year, first in the fall for U.S. history. And right away, it became pretty clear that she had a little chip on her shoulder. She would come to class late, and somehow how long it's going to take before Megan says something or does something, but she kept her cool, and she just kept going and going and going, and she was doing fine. I could see her kind of, once in a while you would see her body language change a little bit, but she never looked at the woman, she never said anything. And then the ball came out of bounds, and I was sitting fairly close to the fan, and Megan was pretty much between her and myself, and Megan's standing there, and that woman made another comment. And finally, Megan just dropped her arms, and she turned around and said, "Shut up!" John is just kind of bizarre. The stuff that I had seen him do this year was just, it's hard to explain other than just weird and bizarre.
It's Gendrini!
And I have a toast.
Mr. Wick, everybody, Jose's in town. Please protect my windows and my classroom door.
Great deal. Also, this student became the great position of my best friend. That's not a position any student wants to be in. I'm roasting you. I deserve to roast you. Come closer. Okay, look out into the audience. You want to keep looking out.
Can be found with the earbuds proudly, illegally.
All right, I have to tell you, this guy kept me laughing every day, all year long. Between his jokes, his impressions, the things that he came up with, every day he read.
Actually, hold on. Those are all yours. All right. So although we've had our ups and downs, right? Absolutely. A lot of ups, and a lot of downs. You have made...
So doesn't this look like an interesting guy? Wouldn't you want to get to know him? Well, it turns out I was right. He isn't him.
Oh, I have had the pleasure of having Michael all year.
Haley likes to do art.
So I didn't get a whole lot of interaction I didn't get a whole lot of interaction with the students except for when they'd pop their head in, or at least one person would pop their head in every morning and, Mr. Herrera, did I get into NAU? Mr. Herrera, did I get into American International? Mr. Herrera, who erased my name off your board? Every day she wrote her name on my board in big letters. But I couldn't think of a whole lot to say, roasting-wise, so I recruited somebody. Would you please come? Come on up, Leah.
All right, so I coach basketball, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. And Leah decides to try out for the basketball team, which is great because we needed all the girls that were really in the school to play basketball. Leah's never played ball before. And the first 3 days of basketball practice was actually conducted in the library with little dancing things to teach them how to go, get low. Well, Leah, the first game, this is the same game that Mr. Agali talked about how Megan kept her cool. This game, the first 2 minutes of this game, I was in stitches. I was laughing so hard because they had no idea what they were doing. It was so funny because the ball got tipped off. The other team got the ball. And here my girls are just looking around and they're like,
Hey! That's a video. So, Leah, are you embarrassed? No. Not at all?